Happy day, students. Today I am going to deal with 10th standard English, Unit 4, book back exercises, lesson 4, the attic, part 2. Dear students, turn to page 105. We shall see the topic nominalization. What do you mean by nominalization? The term nominalization refers to the process of producing a noun from another part of speech by adding a derivational affix. A grammatical expression is turned into a noun phrase when we nominalize a sentence. For example, after 1885, trade with Europe grew. So this is verb. Okay. After 1885, there was a growth in trade with Europe. Growth is noun form. In sentence B, we have used the word growth, which is the noun form of the verb grow, by adding the suffix th. We can see further more examples. Admire, admiration. Admire is verb, admiration is noun. Careless, carelessness. Include, inclusion. Punish, punishment. Arrive, arrival. Fail, failure. Intense, intensity. Moving on to next exercise G, write the noun forms of the following words. Beautiful, beauty. Breathe, breath. Enter, entry. Know, knowledge. Deafen, deaf. Sixth one. Zealous, zeal. Seventh, familiar, familiarity. Eighth, accept, acceptance. Ninth, dangerous, danger. Moving on to next exercise H. Complete the following sentences using the noun form of the words. Okay. First one. The boy had to give a proper explanation for being late. See, explain we have P-L-A-I-N, but in explanation I is left out. Okay. E-X-P-L-A-N-A-T-I-O-N. Second one. They could make prediction about the future. Third one. At one point in life, he had no choice but to trust his friend. Fourth one, the monuments are to be preserved because of their historical significance. Fifth, it is very difficult to work with so many distractions. Moving on to I. Rewrite the sentences nominalizing the underlined words. Okay, first one is done. We succeeded in our attempt. That means we got success. Succeeded is verb. Success is noun. We got success in our attempt. Without changing the meaning, this must be done. Second one. Nalini leads a happy life. Nalini leads a life of happiness. Happy is adjective. Happiness is noun. Third one you see, she failed and it disappointed her. So, failed is verb. Failure is noun. Disappointed is verb. Disappointment is noun. She met with failure and it gave her disappointment. Fourth one. India became an independent country in the year 1947. So we see India got independence in the year 1947. Fifth one. The child resembles her father. So resembles verb, no? So the child has resemblance to her father. Moving on to next exercise. J. Combine the pairs of sentences. Okay. First one. He is an honest person. Everyone likes him. What is the answer by combining? Because of his honesty, everyone likes him. Second one. Satya gave an explanation. The police wanted her to prove it. Though Satya gave an explanation, the police wanted a proof for it. Third one, he speaks well. It attracts all. His good speech is an attraction for all. Fourth one, Suresh is always punctual and regular. It has earned him a good job. See, answer will be like this. Suresh, punctuality and regularity has earned him a good job. Fifth one, the policeman arrived quickly. It made us happy. The policeman's quick arrival made us happy. Moving on to next exercise K. Complete the sentences in the paragraph using the appropriate form of words. Okay. First one. My sister wanted to go to Mumbai last week. She made a decision to buy a ticket at once. As reservation could be done online, she gave preference to book a ticket that way. First, she collected information about the arrival and departure of trains and airplanes. Second one, a few days later, Androcles was captured by his master. He had to suffer all kinds of punishment. At last he was thrown to a lion which was in great hunger. It had been kept in an enclosure and had not been fed for several days. His friends stood there with teary eyes as the lion rushed towards him. The lion stopped near him and stood for a while looking at him. Then it lay down by his side like a pet dog. Obviously, the lion recognized Androcles and the help he had given it. Moving on to next exercise, that is phrases and clauses. There are finite and non-finite verbs. Words which denote an action are known as verbs. We know. We classify verbs into two types. They are finite and non-finite verbs. First one we shall see finite verbs. A. My brother goes to temple daily. B. We have already finished the project. The words printed in bold letters are finite verbs, okay, because there is an object followed by it. Finite verbs indicate the tense and time of actions. Finite verbs undergo a change as and when the subject changes. Okay. Second one, non-finite verbs. Non-finite verbs do not indicate the tense and time of actions. Okay. Non-finite verbs do not change even when the subject changes. There are three kinds of non-finite verbs. First one, an infinitive. You have learnt already. To plus verb. Second one, a gerund. That is verb plus ing forms. Third one, a participle. Example, if you see, you will understand. My son likes to watch cricket matches. This is infinitive. To plus verb. To plus watch. Second one, playing chess is my hobby. It is gerund. Play plus ing, playing. C. Driven out of the kingdom, the king hid himself in a forest. This is verb 3, that is participle, driven. Moving on to phrase. A phrase is a group of words without a finite verb. Example, an intelligent boy, a costly pen, an interesting story. The above group of words are known as phrases. It doesn't contain a finite verb. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words which consists of a finite verb, more or less like a sentence. Okay. A boy who is intelligent, a pen which is costly, a story which is interesting. The groups of words given above are clauses. More examples you can see. Having completed the work, the boy went out to play. The underlined part of the sentence doesn't contain a finite verb. Okay. This group of words is a phrase. Second one you see. After the boy had completed the work, he went out to play. The underlined part of the sentence contains a finite verb, hence we call it a clause. Now moving on to kinds of phrases. We have three kinds of phrases according to their functions in sentences. Okay. Adjective phrase, noun phrase, adverbial phrase. First we shall see the adjective phrase. It is a group of words that does the work of an adjective. It describes the noun. For example, we bought chairs made of wood for our auditorium. They are talking about the chairs which was made of wood. So this is adjective phrase. Moving on to next, that is adverb phrase. It is a phrase which functions as an adverb. This phrase supplies some information about the action. Okay. Example, when the patient was taken to the emergency ward, the doctors rushed there in a hurried manner. Third one, noun phrase. This is a phrase which acts as a noun. Example, a boy of class 10th became the house captain. So, noun phrase talking about a boy. It becomes the subject. So, here this phrase is known as noun phrase. Now, moving on to the next exercise, L. Identify the phrases in the following sentences and classify them. Okay. First one. The girl in blue saree is my sister. it talks about color comes means it is adjective, number comes also, it will be referring to adjective. So adjective phrase. Second one, Kohli hopes to win the trophy, noun phrase. Hopes what? You ask the question what, you get the answer, it is noun phrase. Third one, the train halts at every junction. You ask the question where, it answers no, so it is adverbial phrase. Fourth one, I have never seen such a picture. So what did you see? I have never seen. So it is noun phrase. Fifth one, she worked in an enthusiastic manner. How did she work? You ask the question, it is adverbial phrase. Now moving on to kinds of clauses. First one, adverb clause. It modifies the verb, that is, it tells something about the action. The clause gives detail about the action. For example, the students were sitting quietly in the classroom until the teacher arrived. The highlighted part of the sentence speaks about the time of the action. Until, it refers to the time of the action. Moving on to second one, noun clause. The clause functions as a noun. Example, whoever wins the contest, it is the subject also, will get a prize. So the highlighted portion acts as a noun here. Third one, adjective clause. It acts as an adjective and describes a noun. Example, I went to the place where I was born. See here, the highlighted words describe the place. You ask the question where. So it is adjective clause. I went to the place. It talks about the place, students. So it is describing the place where I was born. So next, moving on to M. Identify the clauses and classify them accordingly. First one, Ramu bought a pen that doesn't write well. So that doesn't write well refer to adjective clause. Second one, come back as soon as possible. It is timing. So adverb clause. Third one, most of her friends whom she had invited attended her wedding. So whom she had invited, it is mentioning about the friends. So it is adjective clause. Fourth one, my brother visits my father whenever he comes to Chennai. It is referring to timing, no? So it is adverb clause. Fifth one, call me in case there is an emergency. This also is adverb clause. Sixth one, until the sun sets, the old woman cannot step out of her house. Adverb clause because it refers to the timing. Seventh one, she knows where I go. So what does she know? It is noun clause. Where I go, she knows. Eighth one, you can go wherever you want. It is adverb clause telling. Dear students, hope you have understood. So I shall wind up the class. Thank you.